all hear me? Okay, okay. Welcome to class this evening. And today is another IELTS class, and it's uh 9 p.m. West African time. Okay, today is writing section, and in particular, I am revisiting some key areas uh, in our writing because as much as we want to move forward, we want to be able to tackle writing properly. So I will be moving into my slide now, and then we just hit the road running. Okay, so this is the 16th lecture in this series. Yes, 16th lecture. Okay, for those who have some will be able to write at this point in time if you have been following the lecture. And these are the things I said we will cover. We've covered it. But after covering it, we are lingering on in some aspects that I feel we are struggling with. Last week, I said we needed to write a conclusion to a particular essay. This was my conclusion. For those who have written the conclusion, you can send it because we are not reading it in class now. Yes, the conclusion to this particular essay. Yes, what's the topic? Oh, I've removed the topic, but the topic was about effect of advertising on people. Let me see if I can get the question back. Okay. Let me see if I can lay my hands on the question. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can open the slide for the last lecture because I just summarized this one. I'll be able to get the lecture from that. Okay. The question. Okay, this is the question I'll be bringing it now. I Actually, today we are going to be dealing with about the because I discovered that some people are just having some issues with properly addressing the question. That was the question that I said we wrote in the introduction, the main body. These are some of the ones I wrote myself. Okay, and then some of the contributions some of us gave. Yes, and then I wrote this. And I wrote this conclusion. Okay, I would particularly quote my own write-up. This was my body two. Yes, this was body introduction, body one. Aha, body two, and my conclusion. I actually told some of us to write our conclusion if possible. But we're going to begin something else today. And this is the question we want to actually treat. I want us to the ability to understand your question so that you can't mix your question up. That's what we will do today. This is the question, but the first thing I want us to do is to do vocabulary development. Yes, because most of us, I have said it, this is the engine room for writing. If you don't do it, I am increasingly more convinced that yes, it is one of the basic reasons why people do not write well. Absolutely sure about that. Okay, but every day it is becoming very clear that this is the main issue. Okay, we're going to do vocabulary development, and these are the things we've been doing in vocabulary development, and they are main idea of paragraphs. So today I'm going to be showing you the paragraphs and you'll be reading and then you'll be bringing out the main idea. I'm going to be every time we want to do a particular writing, we need to do main idea. Yeah, I mean, we need to do the vocabulary development every time we have to write. Okay, the after that, then we'll go into the writing. Okay, so this is the first paragraph and this is the topic. Can we measure media impact? Okay, reading between the lines, that's the topic. Okay, that is the first paragraph. If you are out there, uh, I want you to write the main idea first and send it. Then we'll start looking at some standard words and expression. But the first thing is main idea. For all the people that have been in the class and those joining at the particular point, uh, if you are still not clear about the main idea, just hold on. I will still explain a bit. For those who have been in class before, please let me know the main idea of this paragraph. You can send it, I will share it, then I will make my own comment. Okay, okay, I'm waiting for the main idea of this paragraph. After a minute thereabout, if I don't see the response, I will have to answer it myself. But I want us to be participating. This is someone's main idea. Okay, okay. We'll continue. Okay, okay. These are the responses I've gotten. Okay. Okay. So I will just Media outlet replying on. I think this one should be an error. Relying on philanthropist for finance. Okay. Okay. New depends news. Okay, most of us more outlets of what? Okay, I think the keyword news depends on philanthropic fund. The media content as a reflection of funding. I would say okay, increasing number of media. Okay, okay, reliance on charitable giving. Okay, some of us missed the keyword media. This one news depends. Not news outlets, media outlets, not just the news. Okay, that's the main idea of this one. Yes, more of it relying on. Okay, now what are the higher expression that we can standard expression? This is the main idea, M1. So this is the one that some of us missed some important thing. That was why I had to write mine. The one in the red is the one I'm going to be relying so much on. Then I'm going to duplicate it now. We are looking for the next thing is standard words and expression. If you can see any standard word and expression, it is left to you now. Over the time, I've been the one to do it. For those who are maybe confused about the main idea always happens in the most of the time, not all the time, is located in the first sentence because the first sentence is talking about many media houses relying on charitable giving, and then with such funding, because that's the main idea, comes the new question about the effect of media content. Okay, so if you read further, you see that the charitable giving, people are now saying, what effect has it gotten on media? Okay, but let's go into the standard expressions, words and expression. Free wills. Okay, free wills is near, but free will, free will does not connote giving totally. Goodwill even does not connote giving. It's a good act. Okay, responding to someone that just sent main idea. If you see any expression, please pick it and let us know. Standard words and expression. I want you to see which one can be picked here. Okay, because I want you. Okay, or someone has sent this one. Let me pick it. We might agree, we may not agree. Okay, you might be picking what you feel. Okay, I'm going to pick out mine too. Traditional metrics. Traditional metrics means traditional means of measuring something. Yes, traditional metrics. Some people have picked this one: philanthropic, policymakers, open issues. Okay, outlets. Okay, but the value of alternate metrics is an open issue. Yes, open issue is something that is not hidden. Okay, those are the ones I picked. Let me see what some of us picked. Some people picked. Okay, um, Judith, a lot of media houses expend on human funding. Depends. Maybe that was yes. It's not a lot. It's an increasing number because the word more and more means something is increasing. An increasing number is not a lot. Increasing a number does not necessarily mean a lot. Okay, so these are the things I have picked. Some of us have picked traditional metrics. Okay, fine. Rely means to depend on something. Mhm. Okay, someone has picked the open issues before. Yes, media content. Somebody is speaking media content. Fine. Okay, so let's see what other thing. Let's see. Let me see this one. That's the alternate words and synonyms. Alternate words. I'll just put alternate words and synonyms. Do we have any alternate word? Okay, alternate words. Funding, the same thing. I think there was no really alternate word used here. Media outlets, nothing else. Maybe news and media, they look alike. If you have any alternate words and synonyms. Okay, this is actually okay, very. Let me see if there are transitions. Yes, I think I have some transition. With such funding, with such is a cause and effect because you can say it as due to such funding, with such funding, yes, yes. So we have a transition of cause and effect with such funding. Yes, we have and a common one. I will be picking very uncommon one. We are used to cause and effect because we have okay with such because of such funding or due to such funding, you can see that it can function as a cause and effect in this situation. Yes, we have but is we have additions, addition, which is hand. Okay, we have contrast. I tend to be neglecting the common ones now. I want to be picking, but okay. Now that's basically the few things we have learned in that area. Okay, the paragraph is short. I will take you to the next paragraph. Okay, this is the second paragraph now. Please, I want you to, okay, okay, I want you to pick the main idea as well. Main idea, I will call it M2, and I want you to pick SE. Just be picking, we are not waiting. If you are picking your own, be picking your own and sending them. Then transitions. Just be picking and sending. Then in the next 5 minutes thereabouts, maybe that will be the only this thing that I will yes go through. Okay, please the main idea for this paragraph. And if you pick yours, send it. Okay, well, if we are concentrating, I think the main idea, okay, someone has sent the main idea. Okay, if you have sent me an idea, you can go to other thing. For maybe if I get a third one in the next 1 minute, I'm going to talk about the main idea now. Okay, you can look for standard words and expressions. These are the two main idea I've gotten. Okay, okay, I've gotten the third person and the fourth. So I'm going to be talking about the main idea now. The main idea is about news outlets generating online presence because according to study by blah blah blah, more than 170 US-based nonprofit outlets had established online presence. Okay, new outlets establishing online presence. Yes, online presence. New outlets establishing online presence. Yes. So this person is close. Most of us were, some of us were close. Okay, those are the main idea. Um, okay, so let's pick out the standard words and expressions that you can see. I'm going to be picking after I've started seeing as because I want you to read through. Uh, okay, someone picks significantly hyper local issues. Please send them together if you are sending your because I won't be picking them one after the other. It's a bit difficult. Yes, just send your this thing. So these are some of these higher expressions or standard expressions and wordings that most of us have picked out. I am highlighting them significantly. Yes. Ripple, ripple. Boom. Okay. Nascent. Please. Uh, I will pick the word navigating because to navigate through something. Ripples. Okay. These are some of the ones. And I think I like expression. These organization covers everything from hyper to matters of global concerns, issues, global concerns. It's okay, okay, I would see, okay, significantly, these are some of the things. If you have done this thing, you can start picking your alternate word and synonyms because I have seen some myself, alternate words and synonyms. Okay, I want to see if we can be able to pick uh, some alternate words and synonyms after a minute or two thereabouts. If you can pick, I will pick some. Yes, news outlets, media, fine. I think we've picked that one before, but I'll still pick it. Yes, I will pick. Let me bold in and so that when you are doing this later, I want us to really practice this thing. And please, we are doing this thing in class. I would love you to do it on your own because the few you do in class might not be enough. But I'm just putting it because it's the difference between scoring 7, 7.5 when you want to write well. You need to pay attention to these things. Okay, sorry, my this thing went off. Am I onto the right this thing? Okay, alternate words and synonyms. Okay, I think most of us didn't notice some synonyms. I'm going to pick impact and ripple because ripple effect means impact. Read word ripple and impact. They mean the same thing. And issues and concern were used interchangeably here. Yes, concerns. Okay. Uh, raise, boom. The rise is it raise? Is rise? Okay. Some of them came into being. The boom represents a new power, and it raises a new. No, raises and boom is different. Raising question. Boom means for something to increase or just blow out. Raising a new question is different from increase. Okay. Evaluate and metrics are meaning the same thing. Okay, evaluate and metrics. Yeah, metrics. It's like a measurement to navigating. Okay, what are the transition? I want you to look at some good sentences. I think I will start focusing on that now, not just picking out the word. I love this sentence. I will write something in front of this. This organization covers everything from hyper-local issues to, yeah, significantly more than 70% of them came into being. The boom. I love this sentence too. I think I'll be highlighting sentences too now. The boom represents a new path for the media, and it raises because that's a transition, a new set of questions for those who seek to understand the impact of these outlets. And the question is whether one, yes, boom, increase, established setup. Okay, somebody has sent some of them to us. Okay, these are the things that we need to know. Yes, I am highlighting sentence now because I think we need to start paying attention to sentence. Whether one is an editor who needs to gauge the real world impact of investigative journalism, anything that starts with whether must have a or. Yes, that's why look at, I think I'm going to be paying attention to sentences as well. Anything that starts with whether must have or inside. Yes, whether one is an editor who needs to gauge the real world report of an investor or a founder who needs to evaluate. Okay, gauge and evaluate means the same thing. Look at it. Gauge, evaluate. Okay, evaluate. So that's why when you are looking at the sentence, gauge means to measure something, evaluate, meaningful metrics, meaningful measurements. So you can see now access to accurate and meaningful metrics is critical to navigating. Okay, so those are the sentences I think I like. Start paying attention to sentences as well. Okay, so those are the things. Okay, I recommend you can form one or two sentences because of our time. The next thing after all these things, what are the transitions we saw? Not it uses this transition and that's an addition. We've done that before. Okay. Okay, fine. Not much of a transition that we normally take note of. And the next thing I said, write sentences. Please, I want you to write at least one sentence. Okay, with this thing, especially the sentences that you've seen. Okay, let me write my own. It is often, okay. Okay, I said it's often easy to evaluate the value delivery of media on the present generation, but it is hard or almost impossible to properly gauge, okay, the positive or negative consequences of information generated to the wide range of, not due to, I want to say due to the wide range of uncensored information generated daily. Okay, please send your own sentence. Yes, I want you to be uh, generating sentences, watch the way they construct sentences in these journals. Okay, I have written some simple sentence, evaluate. I was bent on using the word evaluate and gauge. Okay, gauge the negative impact. I use consequence. Okay, let me use impact generated due to the wide range of uncensored information, the ripple effect of uh, these uncoordinated. Please write yours. Information or what most regard to as democratization of information, okay, is leading the gullible to destruction. Let me just say it that way. That is misleading, leading the gullible, those who are easily deceived. Okay, the ripple effect of this, I wanted to use impact, okay, consequence of these uncoordinated information or what most regard as democratized, not democratization, or information is leading the gullible to destruction or self-destruct. Okay, nobody has sent in a sentence. This vocabulary development is actually boring, but it is key part of writing. I expected all of us to at least send in a sentence. Okay, and we'll wait for the next 1 minute, then move ahead. Okay. Yeah, because I said I expected that you all write sentences. I think I went off for a bit. Maybe if you saw me writing, this was I want. because you need deliberate way where to tell the think my network is just misbehaving here. Okay, if it's going to continue, I will be having a problem. Maybe I'll have to terminate the lecture, but let me see how it goes because it's affecting me here. It keeps throwing me out. It's been long this happened. Or some wordings are common because I want you to start transiting to using better expression. Hyperlocal impact on living organism, thereby causing. This one I will prefer resulting to because thereby causing. Not a good expression in this occasion. Resulting to a significant ripple effect. I did not see this word properly. Practice will and I did not see the open issue about the educational system in Nigeria has become devastating problem. Okay. the network is just, if it happens again, the class discontinues because it's affecting the delivery so badly. And if it's happening again, it means the thing there now, we have done vocabulary development. Okay, for those who are joining, and then because of the disruption, we did vocabulary development. Give feedback on what you are doing, lectures like that, so that people will write or assess what you are writing. So we just did for vocabulary development because these are the things you need to do to evaluate journal. This was a journal. We did paragraph 1, we did paragraph 2, yeah, paragraph 1. The main idea makes it easy for you to what are the effects of media. As a matter of fact, because of that, that was has more advantages. Is the advantage more than, is the disadvantage more than the advantage? Because benefits, advantage. Okay, that's the question. How do you go about it? Because when you are under exam condition and you start attacking the question anyhow, there's a problem. How does the media affect the society? And I normally say impact means affect. Can you see? Impact, effect means the same thing. So it wants you to talk about impact. Okay, but now it's telling you those, for me, I would say the first thing you need to do is when you are discussing this effect, discuss both the negative and the positive effect. That makes it easy for you. Okay, I think, okay, if it is coming on and off, please, I want everybody to comment. If it is coming on and off at everybody's end, it might not be the network, it might be the software. Yes, because if there's a constant fluctuation, because I'm seeing my network, it's not that it's going off. I want everybody to comment. If you're having a challenge and it is coming on and off, yes, because I want to see if I should continue or not. If it's coming on and off, then it might just not be network, it might be the software. Okay, everybody saying it is coming off and on. Okay. The thing there is now is that it is doing the same to me. So it is the software. Maybe they are doing maintenance or upgrade. Yes. If they are doing maintenance and upgrade, there's nothing we can do. I will have to stop the class now. And tomorrow, and will continue. If it's fluctuating on everybody's side, then it is not network, it is the software. Yes, I understand that. So uh, almost everybody say it is fluctuating. So I will have to stop the class. We will continue 9 p.m. tomorrow. It is actually very tedious for me, but I don't want us to have a carryover till 9 p.m. I want us, is of great concern to me. So by 9 p.m. tomorrow, again, we will meet, yes, to continue because I want to analyze how to tackle your questions so that you don't run into problems. So thank you for joining. And I'm sorry, it is the software problem. I will make a complaint if they are, and I will get their response. And so, good night. It's so unfortunate that we have to cut it short when it seems to be getting along very fine. So, good night, everyone. We will see again by tomorrow by 9 p.m. Thank you for joining and thanks for your patience.